Hi teachers, this is a demo for the moving heat. So it's about heat convention, it's how heat move. And also we will talk about if you have time, we can talk about the radiation, the convection and conduction, how heat spread out. So first of all, they will make like a heater. So actually they just, like the manual say, you wrap the wire on the copper plates and then turn on, and the wire will get heat up. So it will heat up the water for the experiment. So just before we do the experiment, you check it with a styrofoam board. Is it heat enough? Okay, if it works, then you can see it, you can cut the styrofoam board. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then it works, then you can turn it off. Okay. So we'll use it on the second experiment. So we turn it off. Alright, so when you open the pack, you will see the tank, and then this is the spreader and some colors, okay, to show the convention. So the first experiment is mix the hot water and cold water. So you put the spreader in the middle, and one side you just put normal water, and then you put some color. The blue coloring is not powder, it's like a gel, so it's hard. So you just get a small piece and then dump it in. Okay, then it will dissolve. Okay. And if you find, just use this dropper to stir it a bit to mix it. Don't make it too dark. I think if too dark, then it's difficult to observe later on. So you will see there's some leaking on the other side. Just take it out. Don't use it. Just dump it in. If you have some cups, then just dump it. And then try to. So the spreader maybe not so good. Then you don't need to do it all over again. Just use the dropper. Just remove water. Okay, and then you just fill it again. Okay. And then you just mix it. Okay, on the other side is hot water. So remember, after boil, don't just pour it immediately. Let it cool down a bit, not at 100 degrees. Okay. Or you just mix with some cold water, and then you pour it. You can pour it for your students. This one is hard and I think one class only have one jug, so it's better to do it by the teacher. And then this time you put the red. It may sting, but maybe you can pour it into a cup or a container first. Then you use a spoon to pick it up. Then you won't get sting. Okay. Then you just make it dissolve, and then you slowly take this up. And then you start to see the convection happen. So the red will go up and the blue will go down. Ask them to do it slowly, okay? If not, everything will mix. So if you do it slowly, little by little, and you see the red you stay at the top and the blue stay at the bottom. So in this one, you can talk about the density. So why is in the menu? So why hot water has lower density and cold water has high density? So you can just explain to the students a bit, and you can draw the diagram for them. Okay, what happened? So next we'll move on to the flow of heat. So then we pour this out. And then you just rinse a bit. Okay. Now this time we need the heater, this one. So again we pour water. Just need to rinse it all. Just wait. About full. And then we put the heater on one side. Okay. So we wait for the heater to heat up about 30 seconds. And then we drop the coloring on this side. Okay. I just use blue because it's darker. So in the lesson you can make a cup of red which is more concentrated. Okay, you put more color in it so you can see more clearly. So I use blue because I just make it. You can use red, okay? So just double check. If it is not working, just double check. Yeah, it's working. So you will see the current. So the color so we'll move it to the top and then come down and then go back and then heat up again and up and down. Okay. So this is the convection current. Next, you use the silver paint. This one. The silver paint. Just do the same, and then you can see the silver particles. Again, it's moving up near the heater, and then cool down, and then go down, and then moving up like a curve. Okay. So this is about convection. And the last one, you see the heat patterns, the Bernard convection. So this one I have a separate movie because you need to look at it from the top. So I will show you in the another movie called Heat Patterns. You can see it from the top. Okay, so that's all for the lesson for moving heats. So and if you have time, we can talk about the other heat spread method. So instead of convection, we have conduction and radiation. So that one you can look at the booklets, then you can talk about it with them. Okay, so that's all for the moving heat.